Level off the camera and get started. Calvin Castine at Northeastern Clinton Central School. It's the 4th day of October 2012. And we're here for those of you who think half a loaf is better than no loaf. We're going to get the first half of the ball game. It's Saranac Lake at Northeastern Clinton Central. It's a Thursday evening, and we're going to get to Shazy for the Elizabethtown-Lewis Shazy game in boys soccer, but we thought we'd come here and get this one first. It's 4:30 start. The other one is a 6 o'clock start, so we'll have plenty of time, barring some unforeseen circumstances, to get the first half. We could have just not bothered with it, but I think there are enough Cougar fans out there who want to see this game that we'll get what we can and then depart. Go back here with the defense. I'm going to move over another step because that flag is blocking us down the line. But we'll wait till the ball is not in a crucial part of the play. There's Bedard coming hustling back on defense. Thomas Bedard, and in goal is Josh Rabideau. Rabideau, come over and get it. We'll move the camera over a step. And feels very wet. We had a good, healthy downpour less than an hour ago. We checked the weather map on the internet, and we could see that it was going to be coming through relatively fast and on clear skies after, so we went ahead with our plans to be here. That ball is off on the side. Let's see, we got Jim Schutz on this side. Let's see if I can find the official on, well, maybe next time I'll get a shot of him. Here we go, he's over here. I think it's Tommy Kopolowski, but now it looks like Jim Caron. Yeah, it's Jim Caron and Jim Schutz. I recognize Jim Schutz's voice. So unless he lent his voice out, that would be, yeah, that's Jim Schutz, fine Yankee fan. Let's see, 11 for the Cougars, that's Garrett Bagor. 17, that's Calvin Dusso. Coach is Dale Hawksby. The Saranac Lake girls played doubleheader here, but the boys aren't playing a late game. I assume that's the JV game going on in the JV field. McCarthy passes it in. I haven't noticed, I don't see the pink shoes of Rodney Grimshaw out there. Well, it's possible that Grimshaw is out. He was hurt in the, and there's a sliding stop by Rabideau.
Good save.
And they got the approval of Red DeMars. Red DeMars thought it was a good save. I don't shoot for the camera anyway. Shoot right through it. I can see right through you, Red. He's brought his protection with him. Paul's with him. Grimshaw was hurt last game and was limping after the game. So it looks like he's still recuperating, and he's such a important cog in that Cougar offense and defense. Plays defense, but when he does his flip throw, it becomes a potent offensive weapon. Hunter sends it up into the corner, and it's going to go across the line. Let's see, 20 up there in the front is Patrick Parent. Let's see who else is up that away besides Kyle McCarthy. We see 5, Ryan Marks, 4, Austin Tatro's back in the lineup. He was out last game, I believe. 20 is Parent. Here's a corner kick. And we have a whistle, and call goes against the Cougars. There's Joe Southwick.
Standing over here for?
Well, I'm only going to do half the game, Joe.
Oh.
So if you want to just grab the Cougar, I didn't gather with the Saranac Lake, but I don't know if you are getting.
Why don't you go ahead and do it?
All right. I guess Joe can't work outside the confines of the booth. It's in his contract.
Yeah. Violates my contract. I don't really know it well.
Okay. Where's the Grimshaw kid?
On the sideline.
What's happening with him?
What's his status?
He's still bruised pretty well.
What did he bruise? I know he's limping. What did he bruise?
Save him for when they really need him.
Right. What was his knee or? Where's his bruise? On the thigh.
On the thigh bruise. Deep thigh bruise. Oh.
That'll keep you sidelined for a little.
Yeah.
You almost didn't make it to the car walk. Like this. Yeah, you don't mind.
No, it's okay. I'll muddle along. All right. Joe's going to go enjoy the game. Cougars are on the offense. Cleared out. Sent back at midfield. Trombley sends it wide. Kept in by Marks. Marks is in front of the net and goes off the head of McCarthy. McCarthy's head balls are dangerous weapons. Got a lot of goals with the dangerous head ball. So Joe's taking the night off, and we certainly appreciate every time he grabs the mic. So we're certainly not going to complain because he's not doing it tonight. He can get out there and relax and become one of the folks and not have to worry about doing the play-by-play. And what happened was Rodney Grimshaw's father, Randy, happened by. We found out he's got a deep thigh bruise and would, in all probability, not be playing tonight. Hoping the sun will come out a little bit, not too much because it'll block our view here. If I look toward the west, you'll be looking into the sun, but just enough to lighten up the trees. Have nice trees this time of the year. It's October 4th. Offside. Came back to play the ball. That was number 4, Tatro. Let's see, over this way here in particular is a nice little stretch of trees. Our autumn foliage is a short season, so we have to enjoy it while we can. And this year here in particular has been wet. It just happened to get wet during our foliage part of the year. 31:25 on the clock. Ball gets to Trombley. Over to Hunter. Hunter sends it up and kept in there by Marks. McCarthy sends it back. Marks sends a long ball headed by the defense. Hunter got a foot on it. Trombley going back. Well, here comes the Red Storm, but it was stopped there by Thomas Bedard, number 23. Duzo chases it out of bounds. We have red subs coming in. We are almost 10 minutes into the game. And it's going to be, the ball's in. I'm looking at the clock, they were throwing the ball in. Tatro sends it up into the corner. McCarthy passes back. Marks sent by Hunter and corralled by the Saranac Lake keeper. Trombley slows it down, and it slows him down too. Looks like he had his feet taken out. It's a foul called on the Storm. It'll be a free start for Bedard. Looks like it's near midfield, a little bit in the backfield here. Sends it deep. McCarthy couldn't quite get a head on it. And ball's headed and chased out of bounds. It'll be a white throw. Bedard will take it. Kicked by Tatro. And here's the Red Storm. Dussault's there. It was kicked by Zach Gay. Keeper will get there just before Tatro. Tatro's out injured in a prior game. He was out last time we were here, and I heard concussion, and he's had several of those. So he's one of those guys that's going to have to watch. He's going to have to take care of him, not get very many more of those if try to avoid situations that he's going to bang his head. Sent back by Bigor. Switching fields over to Marks. Marks sends the ball up near the 18. There's McCarthy. McCarthy bowls one just wide of the net, and it's 0-0, 12 minutes into the game. Headed at midfield. This is Tatro. Now Trombley steps up. Has it taken away. Bigor. And Hunter will send it in, and low right to the keeper. And nobody followed up there. Put it right to the keeper, and the keeper couldn't quite handle it. Bigor. Headed by Trombley. McCarthy passes wide to Hunter. And Coach Hawksby wasn't happy with that pass. Got to put it more on the net, I think, is what he was looking for. Here's McCarthy. Went wide. Tatro giving chase, and he is shoved off the ball. And no call. No call. Subs coming in for the red team. Counting down 26-15. Bigor. Trombley back to Dussault. Back to Trombley. And ball comes wide and stopped by Gay. Now Trombley up to Marks. Marks going up to Hunter. No, it's Tatro. Tatro sends it. Looking for McCarthy. Ball comes wide. Parent giving chase. Parent back to Hunter. Hunter. Kicked in the wrong direction. McCarthy's going to make him pay. Defense. We'll give Hunter the assist, but the defense trying to clear that. Ended up putting it very close to McCarthy, and McCarthy made him pay. So McKenna Hunter will get the assist. He sent that ball in that direction to begin with, and then Kyle McCarthy finished it off, and he gets a big side bump from the keeper, Josh Rabidou. So 25-19 on the clock, 14 minutes and 41 seconds into the game. The Cougars have scored first. Cougars, as of this recording, are the dominant team in the Northern Soccer League. In Division 1, the dominant team in Division 2 hasn't played the Cougars, and we may never get to see a Cougar Eagle game. White throw. Duso will take it. Duso again. Chested by Tremblay. Tatro back to help. Now Begor. Hey, Joe. Joe made it up into the booth. Unassisted, they said. They came off the defense to him. But we're giving an assist to Hunter. So whether they like it or not. Looks like we're going to have a corner kick. We're going to have us a Red Storm corner kick. Up close and personal here. Rabidou got a fist on it. Cougars trying to clear it out. Storm sends it back. Now Bedard carries it. There's Bedard. Where's the ball? Back here. Gay trying to clear it. There's Bedard. Bedard sends it down. Begor, and the ball will bounce harmlessly to Rabidou. 23 minutes showing. 1-0 Cougars. As we mentioned at the beginning, we're doing half a game here. There's Parent, has it taken away. Sent down the field by, is that a 16? It could have been a 16. I don't have a 16 listed here. We'll look and see if we find a 16. Must have been 18, must have been Gay. Bedard over to Thomas Bedard over to throw. That's not my camera. That pole is a is a leaning over there. Offside. Colby Provost tried to pass back to Bedard, but Bedard was caught offside. We're now 18 minutes into the game. And it's going to be a free kick for the Stormers. Kick high in the air, headed by Hunter. Kicked up in the air, Bedard will get there, heads it. Tremblay, do so. Over to 14, Mason Letourneau. Now we got Marks, Letourneau over to help. Another offside, I think, called. Jim offering to let one of the Cougar players referee. There's Begor. That's sent up by Letourneau. Big Oar gets a foot on it. All kicked wide, sent up the field. McCarthy with the throw. Offside again. Provost thrown back to McCarthy. McCarthy called offside. A turnover to Trombley. No, it's Marks. Letourneau hustling for the ball. Can't keep it in. Well, the refs will switch sides here. And time will continue ticking down. We're expecting it would be at least 2-0 Cougars by halftime. We'll see. That's Tatro. Trombley. Now Letourneau sends it into the corner. Bernard steps up. It's going to go out of bounds. Looks like the ball went off Bigor. It's going to be throw. Gay sends it up. McCarthy. McCarthy passes through. Provost gets there, sends it high and deep and wide. And it'll be another goal kick. For Saranac Lake. When they were on the bus, they must have came through a thunderstorm. They were probably saying, we'll never get that game in. It pouring rain and thunder and lightning. Whoa, Rabidoo. Shows just how slippery it is out there. This is the thing when it's slippery out and the keeper's got to change directions in a hurry. Anything can happen. So it behooves the offense to take as many shots as they can, not just wait for a good up close shot. Provo sticking with it. And then the ball goes off to Cougars. And it's going to be another goal kick for the Storm. There's Bigor. Bigor sends it. Mark sends it wide. Hunter. Marks catches up with it. Marks to, oh beauty. Ryan Marks to Kyle McCarthy. And McCarthy with his trademark head ball. Makes it 2-0 Northeastern, 16:04. Shown here in the first half. Northeastern leading the visiting Saranac Lake Red Storm here on viewer supported hometown cable. Starting to get clear on the horizon. It's relatively clear over us. The rain mainly to our north and east. There's Tatro, now Tremblay. That was Tremblay. Eternal's chasing after the ball. Shouldn't be chasing after the ball unless it was a white throw. It was a white throw. Tremblay will take it. Into Marks. There's Tatro. I guess that's probably going to be an offside call. But we're at 14:47 and counting down here in the first half. There's Joe Southwick up there relaxing. Probably Tim Bedard in the right-hand corner, keeping the clock. Red throw. Bedard controlling the ball, sends it out. A red throw. Okay, and Bigor get there. Bigor sends it. Hunter with the short pass. Cleared back, and it's going to be wide, but a good hard shot from Saranac Lake. And we'll get Rabideau to set it. Get to see what we don't normally get to see here, the fans. Don't normally get this view of the fandom. Early game, so we don't get the crowd we usually get for a 6:30 game. A lot of the other teams, just like the JV team, is playing. The girls have practice. Nice stop there by Rabideau. Actually, looks like the girls might have just finished practice. They are cooling down. Down to 12:42 in the first half, 2-0 Northeastern. Tremblay up for Letourneau. Now Marks over. It'll be a red sub. There's a goal kick. Bedard wide. Gay will catch up with it. McCarthy. And Letourneau will put it off the mark. The Red Storm keeper will track it down. That'll be another Saranac Lake goal kick. Headed. That was Letourneau, but he can't send it quite where he wanted to. Headed by McCarthy. viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. If you're watching this, you need your support. It's Trombley battling for it. I'm battling a mosquito here. Yeah, white throw. Bedard will take it. The Trombley. A little push called on Letourneau. Too much follow through. You gotta be a little more subtle about it there. Headed by Trombley. Throw. Red throw. Do so, we'll toss it in. There's Tatro. Up to the keeper. Punts it to the side. Can't keep it in play. Down to 9 minutes. And a bunch of mosquitoes here. I'm going to be swatting mosquitoes in Chazy tonight, I think. There last night for the Northern Adirondack game against the Chazy girls, and there were mosquitoes there, and there'll probably be more out tonight because there's some here. Here's Bedard, headed by McCarthy over the top. We were down to 8 minutes and 23 seconds. And counting. In the first half. Once again, we're just going to do the first half. We could have skipped this, but we decided we'd get at least half the game. Try to be as fair as we can to our northern tier schools. And number 7, Matt Lefebvre reporting in. Lefebvre in for the Cougars. Here's the throw. And the nice thing is that when it comes to Northeastern and Chazy, they're not too far apart. It's when I have to drive up to Ellenburg, it makes it tough to be flexible. But my plan is to be in Ellenburg tomorrow night for Willsboro and Northern Adirondack girls. Down the field, over to a dirty number, that's Tatro. And mud on his shirt. Here's Trombley. And it taken away, sent back to Trombley. Nice feed, and keeper gets there just before marks. Stopped by Do So. Lefebvre. Big Oren. And now Hunter. And welcomes all the way to the keeper. Marks is there, in case the keeper misplayed it. That'll probably be off Bigor, but it's kept in play. Good hustle. Tatro. Here's Gay fighting for it, Bedard over to help. Tatro passing it. Now Hunter sends it wide to Tremblay. And Dusso passing up to Lefebvre. 5.5 to go in the first half. White throw. There's Bedard. Tatro. Bigor heads it. Hunter tries to send it into the corner. Where's the ball? Here it is. It's broken up by Bigor. It'll be a red throw. .4:15 in the first half. Throw comes to Rabideau. Red ball. I have a sub coming in. Pleasant night, temperature in the mid-60s. Whoa. Hunter trying to get position. There's Dusso, can't get a obstruction called. Call goes against the Cougars. So 3:10 on the clock. About the 35-yard line. Igor cleared it out and was tripped, so it'll be a kick for the Cougars. Bedard will take it. McCarthy knocking it free over to Lefebvre. And shot goes to the side of the net. We're 12 seconds away from 2 minutes. And there's the goal kick.
2 minutes.
Not sure if it was Gay or what happened there, but call win against the Cougars. So just at the edge of the circle at midfield, be a restart for the Storm. Headed by Bedard. Sent down the field by Marks. A red throw. Chipped up, down to 1 minute. This is Bedard. Whoa, Tatro will just clip. Stop the clock. That's going to be a yellow card. That was just totally unnecessary. Totally unnecessary. He just went after Tatro. He had 25 seconds to go in the half. Totally unnecessary. Tatro just coming back from a concussion. Last thing he needs is a headhunter going after him here.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's halftime. As predicted, it's 2-0 Northeastern Clinton over Saranac Lake. We are heading out to Shazy, so that's going to wrap up our coverage of this game. We, as we said, try to be as fair as we can, and we figured coming here and getting half a loaf is better than nothing at all. And, we certainly saw some good action here in the first half. That's the way it was. October 14th, 2012. You're watching viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. Win, lose, or draw, or half a loaf, it's TV still that's worthy of your support, hometown cable. Thanks for watching.